Arthur Leaf. I also go by Art. I'm from San Diego, California.
Hi, my name is Melinda Ennis, also called Mel. I currently live in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
My name is Debbie Floyd. I live in Oxford, a small town in Central Florida.
Hello there, my name is Marcia Castilleja, and I am from Denver, Colorado.
Our group team name is Wildfires.
Individually, we have different views of what sustainability means and how we define it. But as a group, we all agree that sustainability can be defined by how we manage our environmental resources while continuing to thrive as people, to use our national resources in a responsible way and ensure that future generations will be able to continue to thrive as well. Individually, we each recognize that our own viewpoints of sustainability are evolving with the more we learn, that it is more than just concern for the environment, but the need to manage resources such as energy, food, health, housing, materials, mobility, to name a few as there are so many, and to not only manage these resources, but to do so responsibly. As a group, we are all ready to learn how wildfires and our personal definitions of sustainability will connect, to learn how the complexity of wildfires leads them to be wicked problems.
I picked wildfires of the West due to living in San Diego County, which we have major fires all the time. In 2003, we had the Cedar Fire. In 2007, we had the Witch Creek Fire. Both burned over 240,000 acres, destroyed hundreds and 1,000 plus homes. And being on the front lines, a small fire like the one behind us could be automatically go out of control with just the right wind going in the right directions. This actually threatened about 20 homes, and then once it reaches the homes, it spreads from there. So looking at the sustainability efforts, the chaparral that's prominent here in Southern California is super dry due to drought, and the only way that it actually drops its seeds is from being burned. So it's a natural process of fire, but then we have people that come out during our Santa Anas and light fires, and that's how most of our major wildfires have developed.
My interest in working in the wildfires of the West Group stemmed from living in a place where we experience firsthand the danger and destruction caused by wildfires. In June of 2012, I watched the western side of my city burn and helped evacuate friends whose homes were in danger of being destroyed by the Waldo Canyon fire. That fire alone destroyed thousands of acres, hundreds of homes, and many businesses. Almost exactly a year later, the northeastern side of the city, Black Forest, also suffered incredible damage and destruction as the Black Forest fire swept through neighborhood after neighborhood, taking with it hundreds more homes and acres. 4.5 years later, and we're still rebuilding. When something like this hits so close to home and affects people and places you love, it becomes very personal.
And I chose wildfires because they are so complex in what they're capable of. The devastation they can cause, how they begin and how they grow, what paths they choose to take, how do we stop them, or when do we choose not to stop them, to let them burn for the health of the forest. These are thoughts I've always had regarding wildfires, but what I didn't consider is how they related to sustainability. So now I wonder, how do the impacted communities, national parks, and forests regrow in the future? Is the growth the same? Are we able to make ecological changes during this time? Are we able to use the time of redevelopment to become more sustainable? And of course, at what level are the wildfires impacting the environment and the atmosphere?
Hi there. I chose wildfires because as a Colorado native, I've grown up at the base of the mountains. I've spent most of my entire life roaming the mountains. I've seen wildfires ravish my grandfather's mountain house. Also, the health concerns that brings it on. I am an asthmatic and suffer during wildfire season tremendously. So I look forward to discussing this with you all, and I can't wait to learn more.
As a group, we have decided to use the Google platform for our collaboration space. We currently have a plan to meet once a week for 30 minutes to an hour with the flexibility built in to add meetings as necessary. Since our group extends from coast to coast, the time zone difference is particularly important. We'll use the chat function for all of our ongoing conversations and to finalize any meeting plans. Our weekly meetings will be held using the video portion of Google Hangouts. Additionally, we've also created a Google Doc where our contact information, such as phone number, location, and time zone, and email preference is located. For our first assignment, we broke the work down into chunks that needed to be completed. During our video conference, we worked as a group to determine who would do which pieces. We'll continue that process going forward.